Eagles hit the practice field at the NovaCare Complex today before departing to Cleveland for joint practices later this week. That'll be followed by their second preseason game, which is against the Browns on Sunday. Of note, Miles Sanders did not practice due to a hamstring issue. Hello and welcome into Birds Huddle, powered by PointsBet. You know this man, you love this man. He is Barrett Brooks. I am Taryn Hatcher, and the Eagles, thankfully, have been relatively injury-free thus far, knock on wood. But when it comes to Sanders, however, he's battled a number of injuries throughout his career. Barrett, now the question is an emphasis on if he can stay healthy this season. How huge could it be for the Birds? And to be quite honest, how huge could it be for his bank account as well?
Oh, he's going to need to, because he's out there playing for a contract. You know, he's in a lamed up contract right now, so he's going to, at the end of the season, want to get paid. So he's got to go out there and perform. But he can't do that if he doesn't exercise his ability to be on the field. The best ability is availability as far as with Miles Sanders. When he's on the field, he runs great. He can run in between the tackles. He now has the ability to go out there and catch. He does everything right from a running back situation, with the exception of staying on the field consistently.
All right, Barrett is always available and always ready. So with that, it's time to get his three-point stance powered by your Mercedes. Your first stance: don't worry too much about Jalen Hurts leaving the pocket. While some have been critical of Hurts' eagerness to pop out of the pocket, offensive coordinator Shane Steichen, he has a slightly different perspective on the matter.
If guys are covered, right, you're going to hit. That's one of his superpowers, is that he can get out on the move and create plays, and we don't want to take that away from him. So when guys are covered, let's go create the big play on the move, and he did a heck of a job of that on the first play. So we don't want to take that away. And like I said, sometimes guys are going to be covered, so don't stand there. He's a great runner. We've all seen that, and he's going to make big plays that way.
So Shane says, let him loose. What say you, Barrett?
I say the same thing. You said it's a superpower. It can definitely be a superpower. We're talking about a guy that has, above average skill when he's running around, especially with the rock. He's shown the ability, to go out there and throw the ball while on the run also. You don't want him to stop doing that. You don't want him to stop with his superpower, his ability to get outside the pocket. But you have to make sure that you govern it a little bit, understanding that the offense is made to push the ball down the field in the passing lanes also. Now, he has done everything possible in his offseason to get better as a passer, worked on fundamentals, made sure he's done everything to take his game to the next level. And I believe this is going to be the year where he shows everybody that he can go out there and be a very good passer also. But I don't want him to get pushed back so far that he doesn't do what he's comfortable with. If he's got some pressure on him, he can get outside and move around. I was with a quarterback my rookie year, Randall Cunningham, one of the better quarterbacks in the league as far as being the ultimate athlete. But Randall almost got put in a position where he wasn't successful because they wanted him to stay in the pocket. And running the West Coast offense, everything is timed. You got to get the ball on time. You got to get the ball here on these specific plays. And it really almost took away from what, Randall did best. It wasn't until, he got with Coach Gruden and they, talked it out that they became better in the offense. Like, all right, we'll allow you to go out there and run, plays in which we can use your athletic talent, get you out there. But within the framework of the offense, you're going to have to sit in the pocket a little bit. You look at McNabb, his first couple of years, he used to run around also. It wasn't until he took that next step and running the offense the way it's supposed to be run, and then having the ability to go out there and scramble afterwards, that they took it, took his game to the next level. That's when they went in and went to 4 or 5 straight championship games. You have to be able to run the offense within the framework of what what you're trying to accomplish. This is a big if he's able to push that ball down the field in pass plays, but yet if they have everybody covered, be the straw that broke that defense's back by being able to go out there and then run and get a first down. Like if it's 3rd and 10, defense has done everything to do what they need to do to stop you on that play. Everybody's covered. But then he has the ability to go out there and get 11, 12 yards with his feet. That's bone crushing to a defense. Now they're like, what are we going to do now? We just can't stop this offense. His ability to go out there and run around, and now you have to allocate defensive resources to keep somebody in the box to keep him from running. That's when you start playing with defenses and you can start taking advantage of those type of situations with defenses, because now you have to guard his feet and his arm.
Yeah, that's a superpower. mobile man, we'll call it. We'll workshop it. All right, your second stance. Rookie Josh Jobe is the Eagles' best backup cornerback. We didn't exactly have his name circled heading into training camp. He is an undrafted rookie out of Bama, Barrett, who is bursting onto the scene.
Well, Bradbury went down today, and who would they put in? Josh, I mean, at this point, he's shown the ability to go out there and be very complete in his ability to go out there and cover wide receivers. Now, coming out, they said he was a cover 2 corner, meaning he couldn't go out there and guard man-to-man. Well, he's shown some people in this camp that he's more than enough to going out and playing whatever you put in front of him. I like him. He plays long. He has long arms. His ability to go out there and reroute receivers. He's shown this coaching staff that he is a player. Now, he's an Alabama guy, so he's used to playing in the defense because Alabama plays against top-tier talent. Well, as he goes forward and gets better, I see him only becoming one of those guys you can stick in anywhere on that defense as far as playing safety, going out there playing nickel corner, playing on the outside, because of his ability to be an athlete and go out there and play. Like I said, he is a beast out there when you put him in cover 2, when he can play off and let the play develop in front of him. He's better at doing that, but as he goes out there and watches big play Slay, watch Bradbury, he's going to become more and more confident in playing out there on the edge. And as he gets more and more confident, I see him getting more and more time, more and more reps, especially with these teams going there with like 3 or 4 receivers. They're going to need a guy to go out there in nickel situations, and he could be that guy.
He has a pretty decent mentor group there as well, as you mentioned. And your final stance, Zach Pascal was a very underrated signing. He missed a good portion of training camp due to food poisoning, which stinks, but he looked good in the preseason opener, and today he explained how he's feeling.
The way I came into camp before the food poison, I feel like I'm not there yet, but the fact that I'm, getting back and I'm almost back and I'm able to do the things that I want to do, so I feel like it'll just get more scary. It just gets more scary. Being out here in camp, being able to fight for whatever it is and do whatever I'm at. So if that's wide receiver 3, wide receiver 2, wide receiver 1, whatever it is, then I'm out there.
Barrett, you like what this guy brings to the table aside from whatever dish gave him food poisoning naturally?
Right. I do. You talk about that dog mentality. That's a reason why Coach Sirianni brought this guy into that meeting room. He loves tough guys. He's got that dog mentality. But you can put him in the slot, and he can go out there and block run plays like he's a tight end. But you can also put him in the slot. He can go out there and catch routes. He can keep the chains moving, and I think that'll be a big thing in his repertoire. Being able to go out there and make the tough catch, the tough comebacks, the tough slant routes in the middle of that defense when you know you're going to get hit. You're going to get smacked by those linebackers in there, those safeties in there. He brings that tough guy mentality, and that's why Coach loves him so much. I like what he's able to go out there and do. He's faster than what I thought. He plays faster than what I thought. And as he gets more and more comfortable in running in his offense and running around his teammates, he can become a factor because they're going to make sure they concentrate on Smitty. They're going to concentrate on Brown. They're going to concentrate on Goddard. And here he is roaming around the middle of that offense making plays. He will be a guy that he will, keep the chains moving and catch first downs. Watch what I tell you. He's going to be a first down machine.
You got to be tough to come back from food poisoning to training camp in the heat.
Oh, no question. Yeah.